One. Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, alongside. And as always, we are presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks, shelter insurance agents around the state of Missouri, Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, the Bank of Billings, Great Southern Bank, and Labor's Local 663. Certainly glad you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol remind us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Going about 150 miles to our north to Barstow High School, home of the Knights and the Lady Knights, and head tennis coach, Coach O'Brien, is with us. And Coach O'Brien, thanks so much for your time here today as you prepare for the team Final Four in Springfield.
My pleasure, Guy. Thank you for having us.
You guys have had an outstanding season. Looking back at your record and just looking at your postseason run, just in singles and doubles, you've just given up not even a handful of games in those sets. But let's go back and go through the season with these young ladies. A tremendous season, kind of put a bow on the 2021 fall tennis season for Barstow.
Well, our regular season, we finished 7-5, which doesn't knock anybody's socks off, but we built up a powerhouse schedule of all the best teams in Kansas, Missouri on purpose. So we're ready for the last 2 weeks that we've just had. And it seems to work out pretty well that year. The boys were 500 last year through regular season and ended up winning the state. So we don't much care. Regular season is practice for us. And the girls have stepped up. You know, all you want from these kids is to play their very best tennis at the most important times. And they have really, these 5 that participated in the individual tournament, they brought it. I'm very proud of what they did. Serena just dominated. I mean, 8 different sets, giving up 1 game. And Phoebe and Audra, Mary and Leah, the 2 doubles teams. The state begins in Class 2 with 112 doubles teams entered in the first week of district. And for us to experience both of ours to make it to the last dance was we've never done that before. And these girls deserve a lot of credit for it. And a couple of them unpleasantly beat up on a couple of the others, but they're over it now. They've had a good run.
Now you're getting ready for the team competition, and that starts tomorrow here at Cooper Complex in Springfield, Missouri. You've got Parkway Central.
Right.
What are you guys going to have to do? You're in the Final Four, at the top of the bracket right now. Do you know much about Parkway Central, and have you faced them yet?
We sort of have. We faced them in the semifinals. Both of our teams played both of their teams, which which good for them. I mean, that's impressive, making it to the quarters. So they came in 3rd and 4th. We've seen their doubles teams. Our combinations, we handled them pretty well, but they're a doggone good team, and both of them are good teams. And we just played some great tennis that day. We can't relax. We know that we're going to have our hands full, and with a team format, there's the singles as well. So we hope to set the pace early with doubles, and then we'll see where it goes for that. The doubles teams will be different because it's a team setup, but I feel good about how we're playing, and they're well coached. Lee's a solid coach, and I know whether it's Grain Valley and Randy Draper in the other bracket, or Ladue, both of those are solid teams too. So that's what the Final Four should be about. We're looking forward to it.
Just looking at the level of competition that you played this year, I go back to a Shawnee Mission East squad, that you took a nationally ranked team. Now you were defeated there, but that had to be great preparation for this run.
It was, and we've had a lot of teams that have done well, but when you go to the Kansas City Plaza tournament in the fall, it's the area's best, maybe in the Midwest. And we've never come in, as close to, out of the 16 teams, we came in 2nd, just barely behind Shawnee Mission East. I was very happy with that performance. And there are a lot of powerhouse teams in that. That told me we had some real possibilities.
Outstanding. We've got a few of your young ladies there as you guys are preparing to board a bus or transport, to make their way down here. And is Serena Berea, is she available?
She is.
All right.
Serena Beria. Here she is.
Hey,
This is
Serena,
Scott.
how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. And Serena, first off, on behalf of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week. And you're not done yet. You've got a match today, but take us through, the state championship at the singles level, kind of what your experience was like and what that kind of meant to you to get that championship.
Well, going into the tournament, I knew it was going to be like pretty difficult competition because it's state. And I was just prepared to like play my best, and I didn't really care like what my results were. And I kind of just worked. Like I won my first match, and it kind of gave me confidence going into the second and eventually the third round. And so, yeah, it made it a lot better.
Now, you dropped one game in those 8 sets, I believe. Do you remember that game?
Um, yeah, I remember that game. I think I made a couple like silly mistakes, and she actually hit like I think like really good serves, and that was probably the reason why I made those mistakes. But it's okay. That was a good game for her, and she definitely deserves that game. She was playing really well.
Tell us a little bit, the listeners, the viewers here, the style of game that you play. Are you a big hitter that stays on the baseline? Do you like to serve and go to the net? What's your favorite part of your game, and what's your style?
Um, I've been working on my serve a lot. It wasn't really like a big part of my game like a couple years ago, but like this last summer I've been working on it a lot. So it's definitely become like one of like the highlights of my game, to be honest. And I've always been pretty like aggressive from the baseline. I don't really close in that much, even though I should, but I kind of just stay at the baseline and like push through it.
What do you do to kind of get prepared? I mean, for example, tomorrow at noon, you're entering the team competition. What are you doing in the morning to kind of prepare yourself mentally, physically? Are you drinking a lot of water? What do you do to kind of get ready for that?
Well, I kind of, it kind of sounds silly, but before every match, I like have the same routine, like from like the night before to like right before I go onto the court. And so I like eat the same thing. I do like movement exercises right before I go on, so I'm not starting like really slow like at the beginning. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
As you look back on this season, tell us about maybe some of the rivalries that you've kind of developed, because maybe you're playing in the summer, you're playing in club tennis, what are the matches that you really get up for? Because maybe you're playing someone that you may know or you may play with, in the summer or things like that. What are those rivalries like, and who are some of those people you really enjoy matching up with?
That's kind of funny because I did play a lot of people that some people I actually like practice with like during um, non-high school season. I don't know if you can say it like that, but and other people I play like almost like every like USTA tournament, and so like seeing them in a high school match was kind of like weird, I guess. Because it's not usually I don't really play them in that kind of environment, but it was still a lot of fun, and I think it was more friendly because um we like it was for high school season, and high school season is supposed to be like enjoyable, and it's not as uh like as tense as USTA tournaments. I don't know if I should explain it like that, but it was a lot more enjoyable to play them. It wasn't as much as like tough competition. Yeah.
And Serena, what grade in school are you?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior.
Mhm.
Outstanding. So people are going to have to deal with this all over again next year.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, hey, once again, on behalf of Shelter Insurance and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named a Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Female Athlete of the Week. And I believe Atra and Phoebe there are alongside as well. You might let those young ladies come in. They are the doubles state champions in Class 2. So if they're available to take that seat, then I appreciate it. And again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You bet. And now we're going to visit with Audra and Phoebe. Ladies, thank you. And on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations on being named Athletes of the Week here for your state championship in doubles. And we will start with Audra. Audra, what was that like from your standpoint to make that run to get to that state championship? And you're just sophomore, I believe, correct?
I'm actually a freshman.
You're oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. So
First
fresh.
of all, yeah, sorry. First of all, thank you. I just want to say it was honestly like really fun to just be part of a team and just like play with everybody and have that like support from my coaches and my teammates. It was also fun to play with Phoebe. She's such a great doubles partner. Going into the final match, we definitely had some nerves. It was pretty nerve-wracking, but once we got into it, it was like fun. You just like do what you love, and it was really fun.
Well, what did you do to calm yourself down?
Well, me and Phoebe, we talked it out. You know, we like ran a bit and yeah, we just like got into the game. It was like, I don't know, we just like lost the nerves as we kept going.
And Phoebe, what was your experience like? And of the two of you, who was more nervous and who had to calm the other one down the most?
I think I was a bit more nervous. I think Acha had to calm me down a little bit, but it was a great experience.
And what, as you look back on the season, was there like an aha moment where you thought, we could maybe make a run at a state championship? Was there a moment there? Maybe it's against Lee Summit North, that was a loss, or maybe Notre Dame or something like that, where you felt like, hey, we've got an opportunity.
At the Kansas City Invitational, we beat the Shawnee Mission East 3-time doubles state champions in a tiebreaker, and that was a really good win to boost our confidence.
Now, ladies, do you run into, and I asked, Serena this about, the rivalries. Do you see a lot of the same young ladies during the season that maybe you see in the, on the outside of high school tennis? Do you run into those? Do you have great rivalries? Do you look forward to playing some of those teams?
Yeah, there definitely were a few people that we've seen at USTA tournaments too, and like outside of school as well. And it was really nice to see them. It kind of like lessened the nerve because you had like people that you knew there too that you were playing against. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go back to Phoebe a little bit. Phoebe, kind of describe your game. Or do you like? Are you a big hitter? The baseline? Do you like the net? Which is your favorite position in doubles?
Well, when I play singles, I really like to stay aggressive at the baseline, but in doubles, I try to be really aggressive at the net.
And Audra, same question. Where are you more comfortable? And in singles, where do you like to be? And do you like to go to the net?
I do like the net. I won't say I'm like that good at it, but I do like hitting some volleys. And in doubles, I usually take the backhand side, so I'm usually at the baseline, and then Phoebe puts it away at the net.
Very good. Very good. Are you guys looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, on behalf, once again, of Chevy Dealers of Missouri, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations on being named High School Athletes of the Week, and best of luck as you go through tomorrow, and we'll get a state championship, and we'll do this again next week. Is that fair?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. And Coach O'Brien still in the room. And as we here, we're visiting with Barstow, the Lady Knights tennis team, and head coach Tom O'Brien and Coach O'Brien, delightful young ladies. And you've got to be excited to have a group like this.
You don't have to be with them every day. No, I'm just no, they're wonderful. They're great to work with, great kids that get along so well together. And the team thing, because of COVID, we were the only school this side of the state that did not have a fall season. And because of COVID, these sophomores and freshmen, I mean, it's their first time playing as a team, and it's pretty new experience having your teammates on the side wanting you to get this next point and rooting for you. That's a great experience. No substitute for that.
And just, for the viewers here that may be watching again, we're visiting with Barstow High School tennis coach. Coach, give a little bit of your background. How long have you been at Barstow? How did you arrive there? Where did you kind of cut your teeth at high school and college?
I went to a little private school, St. John's, played some tennis there. Nothing that would be worthy of any of this time. And I've just played tennis all my life, and I coached. I've been doing this for almost a little over 40 years. Tennis, did basketball for a long time, but just tennis the last 15 years, and about 15 years here. I retired from teaching, and I thought I'm not done yet. So I got back into the classroom here and picked up girls and guys tennis, and it just have been glad I did. It's been a real trip.
Well, very nice. Well, Coach, I certainly appreciate you being generous with your time here, and the young ladies being generous with theirs as you know, getting ready to make a trip down here to Springfield, and we may be over there tomorrow just to kind of take some pictures and introduce ourselves to you guys. But best of luck and safe travels.
That'd be great. Thank you very much, Guy. I appreciate it.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Hey, we'll keep it right here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com.